Hello darlings, for today's video I'm creating a look inspired by the hot Skatin Barbie in celebration of the new Barbie movie. To start, I'm filling in my brows with the Benefit Powmade Brow Pomade in the shade Medium Brown. I'm going for a really defined brow, so I'm carving out both the bottom and top edges with the Plouise base in 0.5, then I'm setting it in place with the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. Now I'm applying that same Plouise to my eyelids to prime them, tapping it on with a sponge so that it goes on smooth. For eyeshadow, I'm using two very colorful palettes. The first palette I'm dipping into is the Bperfect Stacey Carnival XL Pro palette. I'm picking up the matte purple shade called Wasted and applying this to my crease, going from the outer corner of the eye all the way to the inner corner, using the Sigma E33 brush. Since I have hooded eyes and plan on cutting the crease out later, I'm blending this up higher than my actual crease using small circular motions. Next, I'm grabbing the bright matte pink shade called Funky and adding this right along the upper edge of the purple so that half of my brush is touching the purple and the other half is depositing the pigment above the purple. This is going to transition us into the next color, which is yellow. The yellow I'm using is from the Morphe James Charles palette because it's a much brighter yellow than the one from the Bperfect palette. I'm using the Morphe M562 brush to apply this all around the pink, going as far up as to lightly touch my brows. Here you can see where the upper part of the pink starts to turn orange because of the yellow, thus creating a gradient effect from purple to pink, orange, and yellow. To help that transition even more and brighten up the entire look, I'm dipping into the vibrant orange shade called Lit from the Stacey Marie palette and sweeping this into my crease above the purple. Now that everything is nice and blended, I'm cutting the crease. We're going for a half cut crease shape, so we're starting off by stamping some Plouise base at the inner corner of the eye, then following the shape of the crease, we're dragging that base over so that it ends before it reaches the outer corner of the eye. Since I have hooded eyes, I'm making this higher than my natural crease so you'll be able to see it better. Next, we're picking up that purple shade again and blending the outer corner so that the crease transitions smoothly into the outer V. Now I'm filling in the blank space. First, I'm applying the pink and vibrant orange shades from the Stacey Marie palette. Then we're switching to the James Charles palette and adding the orange shade called 518, and finally we're placing the yellow shadow called B at the inner corner. To enhance that yellow, I'm tapping a neon pigment from MYO Cosmetics on top and making sure it blends into the rest by adding some more orange along the edge. For eyeliner, I'm using the Benefit theyre Extreme Precision Liner and creating a very small wing at the inner corner, lining my lash line and drawing on a larger wing at the outer corner of the eye. After that, I'm cleaning up along the edge of the wing with some concealer to make sure it's nice and sharp. Moving on to face makeup, I'm priming with the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer. Then I'm contouring with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Bronzer in the shade Caramel. I'm using a dense brush by LaRousse Beauty to pack this on to the hollows of my cheeks, along my hairline and jawline, and using whatever is left on my brush for around my nose. With a damp beauty blender, I'm pouncing foundation on top. This is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation in the shade 20NN. It's a bit dark for me, so I'm taking it down my neck and not only concealing underneath my eyes, but also highlighting the center of my face with the Stay Naked concealer. This is also in the shade 20NN. After blending that in, I'm setting underneath my eyes with a mini sponge by Hipdot and the Urban Decay Ultimate Brush Off Powder. I'm pressing the powder into the skin, being careful not to swipe so I don't disturb any of the makeup that I just blended. Now I'm mixing all three of the contour shades from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Contour Kit and applying these to the same areas that I applied cream contour to add even more dimension to the face. I'm switching to a much smaller brush and contouring my nose. I find the trick to make it look snatched but still natural is to apply the product and then stamp my sponge on top to diffuse it a little. After that, we're blushing it up with the brightest pink blush I own. This is the Hipdot blush in the shade Red Moon. For highlighter, I'm using the Ofra Nikkietutorials Glazed Donut Highlighter, which I'm applying with the Morphe 510 brush. This is the exact same brush as the Jaclyn Hill version, which I always use. Now that we're all glowed up, I'm setting everything in place with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and adding eyeshadow to my bottom lash line. First, I'm applying the neon yellow pigment to the inner corner of the eye. Then I'm going back into the Stacey Marie palette for the bright green shade called Ecstasy, which I'm applying to the middle of the lash line. For the outer part, I'm first applying the matte blue shade called Make Waves, and then I'm darkening it with the other blue shade called Mood. To finish off the eyes, I'm curling my lashes, applying a light coat of the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara to my top lashes, and popping on the Acebeaut lashes in the style Barbie. How fitting. After that, I'm tightlining with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Perversion and adding mascara to my bottom lashes. Finally, for lips, I'm applying the Nova Beauty Perfect Pout Luminous Lipstick in the shade bbgrl, which is a cool toned pink color. Then I'm going around the edges of the lips and applying the shade Daytrip, which is a vibrant pink color. And that completes this hot Skatin Barbie look. Let me know if you're excited for the new Barbie movie in the comments below, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time!